Welcome back to my playthrough of Hexen, Deathkings of the Dark Citadel as the Cleric on the Pope difficulty, played through GZDoom. Today we are going into Locus Requiescat, but only for a little bit. We're also going to go into another level, which I'll show you in a little bit. But let's do this. Alright, so we're just going into this level for one thing and one thing only. Well, we're gonna check out this first. Film in an hour? Now we're gonna kill everything here. Also, check this out. Can you do all the scripting for my level? Sure thing, Brian. Alright, let's go up into here and meet some friends. And when you go over here to flip the switch, more friends will appear, like these guys. Yeah, remember these guys? Yeah, they're here too, and they're here to go yeah, all day, all night. Whatever, buddy. Let's get rid of the rest of these guys and everyone else who spawned along with them. Now I fell, but you can get back up here if you're careful with the platform right there. Now let's make sure that we're careful with these guys and give them the suck. As they suck. Alright. We're not gonna go through the portal yet, actually. We're just gonna go into here real quick and kill everybody, then grab the axe key. And now we can go through the portal. And to celebrate, I'll take a sip of the sippy juice. Tastes like 25 HP. Alright, now let's go back and teleport through here, because might as well go back into this area. And we're doing it for a specific reason. Well, we're gonna kill all these guys. And then open this area up and grab this Dark Servant pickup. Alright. Here's something very peculiar. You can open this up, but if you use both of these keys, it also opens up. These keys are effectively useless, but I figure I'd grab them anyway, just for the sake of doing it as it was intended. Yeah, you can ask the level designers about that. Well, nothing else to do but to go into the Ordeal. So I apologize if I may have misled you on your little quest, but you had to go into those places anyway to grab the skulls. You'll see what they do later, but for now we're just gonna open everything, kill everyone in this area, and then we can make our way into here. Now, there are some corpses hanging around each window. I broke one though, but it doesn't matter. You can just get into here and quickly grab the icon of the defender and then get out, because otherwise you'll have to deal with those reavers. Or rivers. Can't get the pronunciation of these guys right. Can't even enunciate. But let's continue and get rid of them and get hit by them, because you know, they deal a ton of damage, so you might as well get hit by them just to feel the sting of their attacks. They're very susceptible to these serpent staffs, so you might as well shoot that serpent staff right at them whenever you get the chance. And the fact that they all appear at that place at once is why we got out so quickly. If you need anything else like the crystal vials, which I think are the only other things here aside from the icon of the defender, you can grab them if any of the other corpses are intact. So don't hesitate to do that if you need them. Alright, check out this trap. Let's wake these guys up and then get out. And then rape purge them. grab the combined mana to make sure our dominance is complete. Shoot some other guys with the Firestorm. At least I'm gonna do that since I want to balance my ammo out a bit. And now I'm gonna grab the Sippy Juice again. Kill this guy with Brave Purge and also kill these serpents with Brave Purge too, because there's a lot of them. Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye. Get out. While you're here, you can also jump into this area and grab some more mana. Kill some more guys. And now I need green mana, but thankfully there's some right here. There's a guy you can break. Doesn't really matter though. But I'm gonna do it anyway. What does matter is making sure that the rest of these serpents aren't gonna try to bamboozle you or anything along those lines. Which I don't think they will, but you can always check around these parts. You can open up this area if you need more mana, but there's also a Sippy Juice pickup you can grab too. And there's no other area from there, at least. Because all the other parts lead right into here. This is all one big area. Alright, let's kill these guys. That's because they're in an area that we will have to visit later. We're going to use Rape Purge to delete these guys. And I'm going to use the Dragon Skin Bracers to protect me from this next part. Because when you try to cross this area, you can try to use the Disc of Repulsion if you time it right, but you might as well get hit. Anyways, you can open this up if you want to grab some Crystal Vials, and you can also shoot this if you want to meet some friends like these guys who are infighting weirdos. Here's some flechettes if you need them. You just have to shoot this wall in order to get them. If you fall down, you'll take a bit of damage, but you won't die, believe it or not. You'll just have an opportunity to grab some combined mana pickups, as a matter of fact. But I'm not going to fall down anyway. There's a switch down there that you can flip in order to get back up, but it's on both sides. So there's actually like 2 switches. But anyways, we're just going to go into here and kill all these guys. Just like that. And while we're at it, we can flip all the switches here. And when we do that, more guys will appear, more bishops. There's some combined mana pickups right behind this area you can grab. But the main thing you want to get is York Skull. Yes, we have 3 York Skulls. And we also have an opportunity to grab the Dark Serpent, but things look a bit too calm, so grab the Chaos Device and use it immediately when you grab the Dark Serpent. Otherwise, you'll be crushed and die immediately. So, if you really want to get that Dark Serpent, you want to get that Distraction Doll, then you'll have to time the Chaos Device usage perfectly. Well, not that perfectly. There is some leniency in grabbing it, I suppose. You can also use the Boots of Speed in order to get it, but I use the Chaos Device because it's more guaranteed. Yeah, get out of here. Yeah, if you want to be patient like that, you can use the Disc of Repulsion to deflect the projectiles so they don't hit you. The only thing is you'll be using the Disc of Repulsion each time. You want to go back here anyway so you can go through the portal now, which is what we're going to do. We're going to make our way back to where we were before. Yeah, we're doing a little bit of a back and forth here now. And I'm going to kill this guy. And also get rid of these losers. Look at this loser. I'm not going to use Firestorm on him. There we go. Although I did use Firestorm on him. Anyway, but whatever. We're going to go back into this place with the epic Latin name Locus Requiescat. Requiescat. Need to refresh my Latin pronunciation. But either way, there's lots of Dark Bishops here. There's Afrits too. And when you're around these parts in the center, here's where you put the skulls. Now we're going to use the sippy juice and use the skulls on all three of these because we're feeling ballsy today. Yeah, you might notice that whenever you use the skulls on the statues, Reavers appear. Rivers, whatever. But we're going to get rid of them with Wraith Verge, since there's quite a number of them. Okay, so let's make sure everything's a-okay with these Rivers, Reavers, Poopers. The scary boys. We're not going to use Firestorm on them, we're going to use the Serpent Staff. Since it kills them faster, believe it or not. It's more ammo efficient. They don't clump together because they're flying enemies. Well, sometimes they do. But usually not enough to make a difference. Alright, where are the rest of them? We're gonna clean the rest of these guys out before we check anything out in this part. I'm not a big fan of the yeah going on forever, but yeah. Come on, buddy. Right, that should be enough of them to keep me satisfied for now. So we're gonna go into here. Let no blood be spilt. Let no hand be raised in anger. These guys are here. You can kill them. But whatever you do, don't defile the tomb. Don't do it. Because he'll freaking kill you. Now, I'd show you at the end of the video, but for some reason, it doesn't work. I think the ACS scripting or whatever is bugged out, or I managed to bug it out every time. Or maybe it's the version I'm using my source port on. Either way, duh. That's all I can say about that. Yeah, there are Dark Bishops in this area in the center, so that's what you're probably hearing. Let's check out each grave. Don't touch my gloppy. I don't know what a gloppy is, Ben, but I won't. That's Ben Goki, and earlier we saw the grave of Brian Football? Yeah, there's like a lot of in-jokes here that I'm sure have been, their relevancy has lost its meaning as time went on. Don't ask me what this means. Filming an hour? Yeah, we already saw that one, I think. And that's Kevin Childers' grave. You can tell it's Kevin Childer because it's got the little music note on it. And of course, these guys respawn. I don't know why I'm using the Firestorm on them. I guess it's because I had the hands out. Yeah, they still deal a lot of damage. I'm examining graves here, buddy. I'd really appreciate it if you not be in my vicinity. This is very important for the playthrough. So don't touch my gloppy. Stupid face. Let's get rid of the rest of these guys and continue our examination as well as the completion of this level. Hey look, Dark Bishops are here too. Just to make things a little varied, I suppose. Now, I saw Chris's grave earlier. I forget where it is. I was just there, which is weird. Either way, duh. I think it was somewhere around here. On the other side. There it is. Give me some sugar, baby. Okay, Chris Reinhardt. Whatever. Vorpal? Right. I'm not gonna repeat myself. At least for these graves. I think we've seen them all. Okay, I might repeat the Shane, the grave line for Shane, because I do that all the time. So, when you flip that switch there, Dark Bishops will appear when you go up into this area. There are fake walls here in pretty much all the areas that are hiding aforementioned Dark Bishops. You can take some sippy juice in some of the areas, and one of them will lead to that part. Yeah, this last one on the left from when you enter is the one you want to go into. You'll get an icon of the defender, and when you grab it, these guys will appear. So let's use Wraith Verge on them. Delete them all from existence. Grab the sippy juice. Maybe the crystal vials if you need them and don't want to use the quartz flask pickups. And in classic Hexen fashion, 1/3 of the puzzle is solved. Amazing. Now we can go back to where we were before and do the rest of these puzzles. Because that's what Hexen is all about. It's about doing puzzles and nothing else. All these enemies, these guys, these are just like roadblocks. They just delay your puzzle solving quest. That's all you do in this game. You just solve puzzles. And occasionally you beat some guys up. Duh. Right, let's go into here, into this pulsating light room. The classic Raven software level design. You put pulsating lights everywhere. We're just gonna use the torch since I'm not a big fan of the pulsating lights, but yeah. The torch helps. Makes it a little bit ugly, but it's all worth it to avoid the wrath of pulsating lights. What you want to do in here is destroy every corpse. Every corpse. And also the tree. And yes, I do mean every corpse, so destroy these ones too. These little hidey holes. You can get crystal vials out of them. When you destroy all the corpses there, and these little hidey holes, that opens up, but when you destroy the corpses by the tree, this one opens up. And 2/3 of the puzzle is solved. But let's also go into here. And up here. Preferably not getting interrupted by these guys. So let's get rid of them before they even get a chance to interrupt us. And yeah, let's just go into here. Grab the Ultra Sippy Juice. Consume the Sippy Chalice. It looks like a quartz flask, but it actually gives you mana. And it's a dank meme. Right. So, there's only one more part of the puzzle we need to solve. I believe it's up here. No, this isn't the one. We already been here. Forgive me, because it can be a little confusing in parts like these. Alright. There's a way to get up there, but it requires us to flip a switch to raise a platform, or Actually, I don't even think we have to flip a switch in order to raise it. We have to, like, go somewhere. Ow. Ow. This video's long enough. You guys gotta extend it with your fighting. I'm here to stop the violence. I'm almost out of blue mana. I guess I will have to use this on you guys. Stop making me extend the video. I don't want to have to deal with mid-roll ads. I have to turn them off every time. If you see a mid-roll ad in this video, blame the drivers that are all here. Okay. So now we can finally go into here. This is the place you want to go if you want to solve the next part of the puzzle. Because it leads into this area with all these guys, all these serpents. You just want to blow them up in a methodical fashion. When you kill the second to last one, this opens up, and when you kill the last one, it plays the same message again. And of course, we still hear these guys, because we'll always hear them. I'll hear them in my nightmares at this point. If you want, you can go into these areas and grab the Disc of Repulsion. The only thing stopping you at this point are the Afrits, and they are just, as strong as a dead tree. That's what they sound like. They sound like a dead tree's twigs snapping when they die. Alright. Now that warning said to beware the spider's tomb. And when you flip the switch, you will hear a platform raising from the outside. And when you open this up, you can grab a falcon shield. And this must be the spider's tomb. So I'm going to beware and get the chaos device out. Do you feel lucky? Well, do ya, punk? Well, we're gonna use this grave right here and then flip this switch and then get out because we guessed wrong. Now we get to fight Reavers. And if we didn't use the Chaos Device or another thing, we would have fought more Reavers. Because, you know, that's always fun, isn't it? Well, maybe it is. For you. But I'm not feeling like fighting all these Reavers. Well, I'm gonna have to do it. As they keep respawning after certain points. It's pretty annoying. If I don't kill them all, they'll follow me around places, but, you know, whatever. Let's just go. Let's go back into here and deal with these guys. And to top things off, I'm going to use the icon of the defender, because I don't want to pussyfoot out of it. Yeah, this is prime entertainment. You guessed wrong again. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use Wraith Birds. Good guess. And our reward is combined mana. It allows us to actually get out of this area. Wow. It's randomly generated every time, so that's pretty cursed, isn't it? Well, we're finally up here now, because this platform raises up whenever you flip that switch. We can actually go into here now. I'll even get my own tombstone. CF. Poor CF. Well, that's what happens when you touch the gloppy. Yeah, I don't know what any of these in-jokes are, so I'm making up my own lore for them. Anyways, flipping the switch opens the crypt, and going in these portals allows you to grab more armor. Like a platinum helm and everyone's favorite, the mesh armor. So the crypt is now open, you can go into it. But, of course, the Dark Bishops you heard from earlier are also here. So let's get rid of all of them. Get rid of all these guys too, and you know, not get killed by them. Please. So, when you go into this area, now that the crypt is open, you can grab the castle key, but I'm just going to use the Chaos Device again to get out of that trap, otherwise it'll deal a ton of damage to you if you aren't positioned correctly, but you know, I'm just going to use the Chaos Device to get out of there and not even think about dealing with the trap. Can you do the scripting for my level? Okay, I said I wouldn't repeat these things, but I did anyway. Because I'm so forgetful. Well, that's fine. We're just gonna make our way out of here after grabbing the mana. Make sure we're all completely topped off. Escape. Locus Requiescat. Grab both of these and head on out. Okay. Now, we are going back into the Ordeal. Now we're gonna deal with this guy too. Tough guy. You wanna be my way? You wanna be stinky? You're always stinky. So let's go into here now and back into the Ordeal. Okay. Oh yeah. That's a bit too quick on my feet. So let's go back into here, grab the Disc of Repulsion, and do things slowly. Okay, I got hit by that last one, but I don't care. Because I can just grab one of these. Now, the reason we're going back into the Ordeal is so that we can go up here and use this switch and then open this up, because this door needed a castle key. Now, if you try to use the door and don't have the castle key, I believe some Dark Bishops will spawn, so I mean, that means they can kill all the enemies per se, but I guess they count as new enemies whenever they spawn in. It's a weird logic, but whatever. Here's another fire pattern that you can do. Or ignore it completely and just head on across this part, but pattern isn't too complicated. Just cross it like that, because it's like going back and forth, kinda. And when you're done, Afrits will spawn in the areas where in between these parts, so you can go into them and grab the sippy juice pickups if you want, or just fall into the lava and get a ton of damage dealt to you. Either way, you're gonna go into here eventually, and then you can deal with some friends, like this guy right here. There's actually two of them. The way is open. I see. And of course, bishops spawn in this area. So let's get rid of all these guys. Just absolutely annihilate them. Delete them all from existence. And what about these guys over here? Yeah, we'll get rid of them too. And these guys who also spawned in, I guess. Scaly bastards. Alright. Now we are done killing just about every Dark Bishop aside from the ones that are over here, I suppose. We can hump the wall just to taunt them. And check out this portal. Now this portal will take you to a new level, but I am going to call it for this video because we already spent enough time in the Ordeal and Locus Requiescat. So stay tuned for the next video where I go into the treasury, but until then, toodaloo.